something interesting is going on here because the Eurozone has been recovering. And yet at the same time, if you look at countries like Austria, even Germany, if you look at Italy, the populist forces, those who sometimes are most Eurosceptic, seem to have done well. I don't know if you can kind of explain that. On the one hand, unemployment coming down, growth up, and yet at the same time there is a dissatisfaction. What does that speak to?
Well, you're right. Last year was an absolutely remarkable year, especially for the Eurozone countries, 2.5% growth, which I realize in our host country of Kazakhstan, that would not be impressive. But 2.5% for old, advanced European countries, old Europe, in the infamous words of American. It's pretty good. 2.5% is pretty good. And so there'll be a bit of a slowdown from there. In terms of the rise of populism, you have to keep in mind that the performance of technocrats, of experts, of economists like myself in the past 10 years was appalling.
What do you mean you got it wrong?
Yes. Well, the technocratic institutions, independent central banks, they're managed by experts independent of political interference. These institutions, they govern the financial sector very closely, and out of the financial sector comes this tremendous global financial crisis. Regulation of the financial sector should have been a kind of showpiece of success, and instead it produces the global financial crisis. After that, you have the Eurozone debt crisis that drags on the aftermath of the global financial crisis for almost 10 years. In Italy, growth, I think incomes are still about 10% below where they were before the crisis. That's an appalling performance of establishment politicians, and so of course people vote for populists.